Hello friends, I am Keshri Mishapi and doing my graduate diploma in IT networking in Nelson Balpro Institute of Technology in Global Campus, Auckland. I am here to provide you a session on deploying and automating ADDS with AWS Directory Services on the AWS Cloud. For this, we mainly need this AWS Quick Starts and the AWS CloudFormation services provided by AWS. First of all, what is AWS Quick Start? AWS Quick Start are built by AWS Solutions and architect and partners to help you deploy solutions on AWS based on the AWS best practices for sector and high availability. AWS CloudFormation, what is it that service does? It helps to model, set up AWS services resources so that we spend less time in managing resources and spend more than time in the apps that run through the AWS applications. So in this project I divided into three sectors. First step is manually deploying a Microsoft AD using AWS Directory Service. The second step comprises of applying CloudFormation Designer on this infrastructure to create a CloudFormation template. And the third final step is developing the template for easy or instant creation of the previous manually created system in a different region, which makes it more versatile providing template. Since I have been provided only 12 minutes to present I am just doing my step 2 and step 3 for the demonstration purposes. So first we are going to create a stack using the CloudFormation service, and this we must select the template as CloudFormer, click next, then provide a stack name. I'm providing us this stack, and username is stack, click next, and provide a temporary like key values just for our reference. This one is no need to provide any IAM roles, and acknowledge for the AWS CloudFormation might create an IAM resource. Oops. Yep, create. You can see our new stack is under progress. There's a test stack has been created by creating the necessary resources like Internet Gateway and VPC is being provided. Then it's created. Now we should click the test stack and go to the outputs. Now we must select the EC2 instance, which will ask for authorization, which we must provide it. Continue anyway, and provide the username what we provided there. It's test stack. Yep. Now it will be entered in the CloudFormer. So we are going to create this template in the US West Oregon region. While creating the CloudFormer, we need to provide various resources which supports for the template to be designed based upon the EC2 instances what we designed earlier. Now, which I explained that in the step 1. It's basically the manually deploying of the Microsoft ADDS using AWS Directory Services. We can provide any description of the AWS CloudFormer in this step, like test stack demo, and almost everything will be pre-created for us, so like no need to confuse ourselves by collecting something from this. These are from a previous project, so no need to select this. DNS will be allocated for our domain what we are going to create it previously, and here we must provide the VPC for the instance what we created earlier. So the VPC instance for our project is VB35 VPC B35. Now click continue. Then the subnets what we need for our template will be automatically selected. As I said earlier, no need to confuse and like select something wrong which can affect us in the template later on in our code. The virtual private cloud network CCLs and routing cables are also been selected. Click continue. We must choose the corresponding elastic IP related to our template, and the format is 52.36.50.179. Select the correct IP and select continue. What are the managed services we are going to provide? It's the AWS scenario 3, which we performed. This all resources have been done in the step 1, which you can refer my blog, which will provide it below in the YouTube video. Now management configuration is the same what we created earlier. This one is selected automatically. Click continue, and this one we must select the EC2 instance. We can go and see here, it's IO2BC. It's IO2BC. The EC2 instance will be automatically created, so click continue. And also the instance what we require is not there in the list, so we must not select wrong instances. We don't need any sort of storage for this templates, so we can select continue. As mentioned, no storage is required. Click continue. App services, these are the previous labs what I did, no need continue. Then security issues, we must provide those 3 things: ADDS scenario 3 and the domain controller what we created. It's there in the step 1 in my blog. You can refer to my blog, which the link has been provided on the YouTube. Click continue. Cloud Trails is not required for this template. Click continue. Then these are the main credentials based on which our codes will be created in the template. So in case we need to identify, there is definitely we have need to edit the full code when we are deploying this in other regions to make it versatile and available in all the regions. So it will be better if you change these names to comfortable names like your name or something like that, so that it will be useful for us while editing the codes. I am taking as Vishnu. And you can select like this all the things if you want. It's just for the user friendliness for editing the code. So click continue. And this is the code what we are going to create using the template. We need to save the template to the local file. The code is being saved and we can launch the stack now. No need for launching the stack since we are going to deploy this template in a different region. Once the template has been done, we can create the bucket. Generally when we are doing the template for the first time earlier, click next. You must provide a stack name, test stack demo. Click next. You can provide a key value. No need to provide IAM rules to be auto designed. So click create. This will take almost like 10 to 15 minutes for creating of the stack. Since we have into student credits, we are providing only less number of credits. We can create only limited number of stacks. I'll do this demo based upon another stack what I created earlier. So once the stack has been created, we must deploy this in another region. I'm choosing North Virginia. Already created this CloudFormer template, former one. We already template in designer. For creating this stack in another region, we need to provide the AMI number for this region, the region code for Virginia as East, US East 1, and for the Oregon, which we were using earlier, it was US West 2. So we need to change the necessary code for working it perfectly. So if you see this code, we can see here the AMI number. This can be selected, which can be found for this in the EC2 instances. The new AMI for the server 2012 R2 instances, launch instance, server 2012. Yeah, this is the AMI number for this region, which we must paste there, which I already done here. You can see here is the same code for the same region, and we must make necessary changes for this code to work. Once we edited this AMI numbers, then the region names such as US East, US East 1B for the North Virginia region. Once this region is edited and all other things for this region has been edited, we need to create new key pairs for this region and include those key name inside this, the key values here. Thus our template is being ready to be deployed in this region, North Virginia region, and we can run the template completely. Thus the deploy and automate ADDS with the AWS directory services on AWS cloud system has been completed successfully. Thanks for watching this video. Any queries, you can comment it below. Thank you.